Hello and welcome to the Friends First Christian dating videos. Today I want to talk about letting someone down gently when you've decided that you no longer want to have contact with that person. Now, of course, we would always say make sure you're 100% sure that you don't want to have contact with that person. Really make sure that you're not making that decision too early on. But let's assume you've taken all our advice, you've maybe gone on 3 dates with them, and you've definitely decided you don't want to take this contact any further forward. Or perhaps you've had enough conversations with them over the phone, or even one conversation over the phone, and you definitely have decided, your intuition tells you and everything else tells you that this is not a contact you want to take further forward. Now, as we've talked before, it's very, very important that you do tell them that you don't want to take it further forward, and you don't just let your silence be your answer to them. That's very unfair. So let's assume you are going to tell them. You might feel nervous about that, but you're not quite sure what words to say. We would always recommend to have some level of honesty in your feedback to them. So perhaps you just don't feel they're your type, or perhaps they've communicated to a level that's really made you feel uncomfortable, or perhaps they've said some things that have made you feel uncomfortable, or their sort of personal behaviour has made you feel uncomfortable, or perhaps you feel like you've got nothing in common. Whatever it is, you found a reason that you don't think you want to take this contact, this friendship, any further forward. So we would recommend at least some degree of feedback to them. That's the kindest thing to do, and to do it at an earliest point as possible. So let's take the example of you think that somebody has communicated with you inappropriately, perhaps gone too deep too soon, or shared some stuff that you're not comfortable with. It would be really kind to say to them, thank you very much for being in touch. I really appreciate the effort you've made communicating with me, but I feel that the level of our communication has been too much or too strong, or we've got to a level that's too deep too soon. It's made me feel uncomfortable, and for that reason I don't wish to have any further contact with you. I think it's okay at this point to say, I don't really want to discuss it further either. I'm just giving you a little bit of feedback. Always keep your feedback kind, but do make it honest. So there's no point saying to somebody, oh, I found somebody else, I'm in a relationship, if really you're still looking for someone, but you've just been made to feel very uncomfortable by that person. That just fobs them off, and also people see through that so quickly. So yes, it's difficult to be honest. You don't have to be blunt in your honesty, but you do have to be kind. And it's the kindest thing to do is to give somebody some feedback. Even if you feel that person is way off your radar in terms of the person you're looking for, just remember that your little bit of feedback might help them to find their perfect companion. And one day you might get a bit of feedback that helps you find your perfect companion. So let's do the right thing by each other here. Be courteous, be kind, be honest. And as we've said before, give your feedback early on. Don't let somebody be strung along thinking that you're communicating with them and that it's going in the right direction if you already feel it's definitely not. It's a bit of a hard lesson, but I hope you'll take it on board. Definitely know that the more you do this, the easier it gets. It's very difficult when you do it the first time, but it definitely gets easier. Like anything that's hard to learn in life, it does get easier. I hope that helps. If you'd like to talk to us about anything to do with dating, coaching, please do get in touch. You can call us on 0208 088 3023. Thank you. Goodbye.